Well, sports fans are spoiled when it comes to access to live sporting events from Pensacola to Gulf Shores. The list is growing longer every single year. Now, just last weekend, thousands of race fans packing Five Flags Speedway for the Snowball Derby. At the same time, 7 miles north, 16 teams competing in the NAIA Women's Soccer National Championship. Last month, the SEC Women's Soccer Tournament kicked off on the same field at Ashton-Brosnahan Park. And now, Orange Beach will be home for the Men's NAIA Soccer Championship for the next 3 years. It is an economic boom for the Gulf Coast. WEAR's Karis Harmon, she breaks down the impact our area sees from these major sporting events.
The National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, or the NAIA, says Orange Beach, Alabama will be the host city for the 2025, 2026, and 2027 Men's Soccer National Championships.
We have a deep history and partnership with this group. We've had them here for a decade or more, actually, since they've begun coming to the area. We're happy to have them back.
The 16-team tournament held the first week of December was previously held at a sports complex in Wichita, Kansas. But the next 3 years, it will belong to the Orange Beach Sports Complex. And for good reason, according to the championship director, Austin Bennett. In November, he said, with its prime location just 1 mile east of the beach, Orange Beach Sportsplex is the ideal venue. The convenient and beautiful coastal setting will provide student athletes and fans alike with an unforgettable national championship experience.
We've done a lot of upgrades. We have a beautiful artificial turf field now that is multi-purpose and ready at any point. So weather doesn't really, with the exception of severe weather, it doesn't affect us. So they see these changes and these upgrades to our facilities, and this makes us the true destination in the country for them to come and bring that tournament.
She says this tournament has the potential to bring in millions of dollars. Plus, it brings important tourism during what's known as the shoulder season.
This is our downtime. The shoulder seasons, it's really valuable to get visitors then because it helps businesses stay open. The restaurants, the hotels, the variety stores, the folks that sell to tourists, they might otherwise have to well, they would certainly sacrifice revenue if they didn't have customers in the store, and this is just a very valuable time of year for them.
City of Pensacola hosted the NAIA Women's Soccer Championship Tournament the first week of December, along with other big events throughout the year.
I don't think you can argue having more people in town, staying at hotels and eating at our local restaurants and spending money down here is a good thing.
But Mayor D.C. Reeves this morning saying there are some opportunities for improvement, saying there are a lot of events that don't come to Pensacola because there isn't enough floor space.
We're not the only city in this race. If you go look just along the Gulf Coast, the amount of investment that's made into attracting some of those things, I think it's fair to say we're behind in that. I mean, we have an aging Bay Center. We don't have from a youth sports standpoint, we don't have a significantly large, floor space that could take on an event of scale.
The mayor says the city has some work to do. Economist Dr. Rick Harper says sports conferences look for good facilities and good venues.
So that they can play soccer, play basketball. They need good access so that air travel is not too expensive for families. They need the hotel capacity as well. So once you have all those things together, then you become a really attractive destination.
Karis Harmon, WEAR News.
These college tournaments also bring additional exposure to the Florida and Alabama Gulf Coast. ESPN and the SEC network televise the championship, showcasing the area to a national audience.